Hi everybody and welcome back. We've got Leeds United Lasses. Obviously, as you can see, we're missing a certain person, Lucy. She's let us down.
Honestly, such a bottle job is Lucy.
Bottle job Lucy's her name now. No, she started a new job, so congratulations. And she's got like deadlines and that, so she's not going to be able to make it in time. She might jump on later. But yeah, before we get into evening, he's here. Before we get into anything, I just want to say that in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be climbing up a few hills. We're doing the Yorkshire Three Peaks. Yeah, and it's confirmed now that Beckford is doing it with us, so that's going to be
Exciting.
Phil ain't coming because he's just going to be like, Beckford.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you can donate, we have got a link. Like this list, yeah, she hasn't really got a new job. She's just laying in a ditch somewhere drunk
with gin in her hand.
Yeah, just like this is life. But yeah, no. If you can donate, the link is in the description. What else? What have you been up to, Rhiannon, since our last Leeds United Lasses?
Well, a lot's happened, hasn't it? A lot's happened. I mean, we had that charity football match, which was amazing, wasn't it? Yeah. And not forgetting, though, obviously, the first home game against Everton last Saturday. That was exciting. I was glad to be back at Ellen Road.
It was so good because the whole All East TV crew was there. Bar Lucy, Bottle Job Lucy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just so nice to see you all again. And also, we did get a little bit drunk and had a house party back at mine. Yeah. And I'm not even joking. It was like in the hot tub, full. Damn it! Like, well, I don't even know the song. I don't even like it.
Damn it! Like,
I was gonna say, "Tell me why." Is that
it? Yeah.
She was like, "Tell me why." It was like Slipknot version of it. Like she would just pop a shout in her head off. Like, but yeah. So, good evening. Nothing happened to me. She just didn't want to do them anymore. So. Yes, let's get into it then. Leeds Everton, obviously we won't bother with Man United game.
No.
I wasn't hiding from that game. I was on holiday in Cornwall. That's why we didn't do one then. But drunk now. Hi, good to see you all back and commenting. But yeah, so. Leeds 2, Everton 2, obviously. It was 532 days since we were back in that ground. So I never ever thought in my life that I would go 532 days without going to the Leeds game. Like, it's just mental. It's just crazy, isn't it? Like, to think. But yeah, it did not disappoint. If you haven't seen it, we've got the match day vlog up. And it was just really good. Leeds. Oh yeah, sorry, I have my Leeds Vikings top on that they kindly sent. I've been a bit useless and I haven't sent Rhiannon hers yet, so she will be wearing hers soon, and you'll get a picture up later. But if Leeds Viking, if you want to put a link in, and then I'll post that up as well. Good evening. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. It's good to see you too. Yeah. So let's get into it then. So, how did you find the game overall? What was your overall thoughts before we get really into who we thought was good or not?
No, I thought overall. I mean, I don't want to sound too pessimistic, but it was an overall, I'd say, an average game, because it had its good points and its bad points. Like I say, at times, I'm sure every Leeds fan felt frustrated while watching the game. I think 2-2 was a pretty fair result.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think, to be fair, any team deserved to come out on top of that.
Yeah.
In the grand, in the overall scheme of things. So yeah, I'm just glad that we managed to get a point, especially at home, especially in front of a fully packed Ellen Road.
Yeah. Do you think that the Leeds fans made us get that point? Do you think we would have maybe struggled without the Leeds fans being there, or do you think it would still have ended 2-2?
No, I think it's probably still would have ended 2-2. I think it was pretty. I mean, obviously everyone's going to have split opinions on it, but the way I saw the replay in the ground of their penalty, I thought it was pretty soft. I mean, obviously I know Liam Cooper, he shouldn't be pulling shirts, but since when has he never done that? Like, he's always been susceptible to doing that kind of thing. Obviously, he just didn't get away with it. But it would have been nice for it to sort of even itself out, because obviously towards the end you had that incident with Bamford where that had a fair penalty shout, but they didn't even bother to even look at that, really, because they just blew the whistle straight after.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting that you said about that, because I completely agree. I think 2-2 was a very fair result. And when I was at the game, I don't know if it's because of the Man United game, but when we went down to 2-1, and then they had a couple of shots, and I thought, we're going to get hammered here again. It's going to be like Man United all over again. We're going to get hammered. And I get really pessimistic really easily. But I either go from one extreme to the other. 1 minute I'm like, no. I just couldn't see us getting into the game again. When we went 1-0 down, I was like, I can't see how we're going to score. And then when we went 2-1 down, I was like, I can't see how we're going to score again. But yeah, I just need to just
have a bit more belief.
Yeah, I know. I think it was just because the Man United game got me so riled up. But
I think that's what we kind of needed, because Rafa gives that to us. He gives us that little moment of magic, and that's what that curve on that ball when it went into the back of the net was unbelievable.
We'll get into that, but as you said, the fair draw, I looked at the stats after, and it actually shocked me a bit, because when I was there, I thought, oh God, I thought they were more all over us than we were like them, but it seemed pretty even. We both had 17 shots each. Only 4 of ours was on target, and theirs was 8, but we actually had 70% possession, and I know we've always got higher possession anyway, but I didn't think it was that much.
It didn't seem that way, did it?
Yeah. So
because I always felt that they had the ball more than we had the ball.
I thought, so when I saw the stats and that, I thought, do you know what, Tash, you need to stop being a pessimist. Give us some credit. It's just but
maybe that's because, in a weird way, maybe that's because the angle of where we were watching it. I think I don't know. I have this weird sense that if you were saying in the East Stand and you were up against the gods, obviously you're going to have a better overall view of what's going on. Whereas I was quite low down in the cheese wedge, so
you was very low down, wasn't you, Brianna? Because
I was very low down.
I think you went on the floor at one point.
God. Celebrating Rafinha's goal.
She actually got rugby tackled to the ground.
I did.
And then get pulled back up. I would have loved to see that. I'm guessing this is James Alden's, but Tasha, don't you ever leave SS6 again. You got replaced by some Doylan with lips stuck out as far as the goalpost with a face like thunder.
And a bell and drinking his sister every 5 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I didn't actually manage to get to go to the game on yesterday. Yep, ladies. Yeah, Billy Barr was brilliant, wasn't it? I spilt so much beer, yeah. Not just on yourself either, Chris. I think everyone got a bit of your drink.
Got it on my jacket, on your jacket, Tash.
Yeah. Got it everywhere. So yeah, Leeds Vikings, check them out. This is where this top is, and they've got some other brilliant t-shirts as well with like Rafinha and all the players on, and they look brilliant. And obviously, as you know, they're just absolutely fantastic support. So yeah, yeah. So let's get into it then. We'll do our like little lineup thing. So Meslier, I thought was fantastic. I thought he really kept us in that game with the 2 saves against Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I just thought he had a good game. What do you reckon?
Yeah, totally agree. He did pull out some cracking saves, especially in the second half. They were almost acrobatic kind of saves, weren't they? But yeah, definitely, hands down, such a great performance. Just continuing on from last season.
I just think that second one where he comes out and he's like gets it with his leg kind of thing, that one I was just like, oh. And then there was one, and it was like from my view, and I put it in the fan cam, and it was like he saved it, but he was inside the net, and like his hand was out just to make sure this is not over the line. Like, and
literally the ball was like that much like outside of the line, and I was just like, thank God.
Just right in the net, and I just thought, like, I was like, like I've got a brilliant view of it, like, and I just like my mouth was just like I just froze. I was just like, what a save! Oh my God, yeah. So sorry, just reading comments, but yeah. So the back 3 then we had Ayling, Strout, Cooper. Obviously, Cooper did have the penalty, give the penalty away. Like I said earlier, it was a bit light, but I agree. I think it was a penalty. But oh my God, we finally like felt VAR in real life, and my God, does it go on? It feels like forever, doesn't it? I was like, what the hell is going on?
Wasn't it like 10 minutes?
Yeah,
it felt like it was like 10 minutes long.
It was
just couldn't make a decision.
You got the crowd like literally non-stop chanting and everything, and then it just went all silent, and then I was like, what are we actually waiting for?
Yeah. Because I kept on looking at the board because I obviously had to keep looking forward.
I can't really see the screen.
Yeah, because I kept looking at the screen and like it's just saying VAR all the time. Like VAR, I swear I checked that like 5 minutes ago and it's still saying VAR. Like, why is it taking forever? Just make a blooming decision.
Yeah, and I need a stopwatch on the Meslier talking. Yeah, people hammer Cooper for the pen, but forgot he got the assist for Rafinha's goal. This is
we definitely didn't forget his assist because what I was going to say is that he made up in a weird way. He sort of made up for it.
Yeah.
For the assist.
Cooper's just got a right split opinion in the families at the minute, hasn't he? But yeah, we need to replace Hernandez ASAP. Last few days on the transfer market, yeah, I agree. I think I would like.
Yeah, we still. Sorry, go on, Tash.
I kept saying, we don't really need anyone. We only ever really make one signing, and we still have a brilliant season. You know, we got promoted, and then we nearly got promoted, and we got promoted, and then we ended up 8th, 9th. But yeah, so I was like before, I was like, no, we don't need any signings. I think now we do. After seeing a couple of games, and I would really like to see some. Yeah,
because Hernandez, not only did he have that little like moments of magic, but he was technically like good,
naturally gifted, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And we just don't seem to have that playmaker at the moment in the middle of the park yet. We've got players that can have them moments of magic, like Rafinha, Jack Harrison, Calvin. You know, they can have their little moments of magic, but yeah, we need a sort of playmaker in the middle of the park. Just someone who Calvin can work off.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
For Calvin, and yeah, I mean, like I said, we just need loads of Rafinhas, please.
Yes.
just stop Rafinhas around. Yeah. So we'll get some of your comments in. Everton, jammy pen and soft second goal. So Leeds, no need to be concerned. Showed usual determination. Nearly won it. Need to be more accurate in front of the goal though. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It was soft. I thought our goals were a lot better than their goals. Obviously, Rafinha's goal was absolutely stunning. Yeah. I thought it was a good game. I thought it was very back and forth like a basketball match. Sorry.
No, I was just saying I kind of agree, because Everton's second goal was just atrocious. Like we should have easily defended that, and I don't know what happened to our defense. It just seemed to just capitulate in front of goal.
I've just got in my notes here. It goes through Dallas's legs.
I mean, like, Dallas, come on.
Didn't it? There was like 4 or 5 there, and I just think our defending was very, very poor. That second goal was just shocking. Just shows how few goals second half of last season with Llorente and Strout was in just there. Yeah. I'm really, really excited about Cresswell. Same. Costa only player not improved on Bielsa, really poor, and kind of looks like another Wayne. I don't like to give players stick and that, but I'm just really not. I'm really
not feeling it
in Costa at all.
See, the thing is, he gave us food for thought, didn't he, at the start of last season, where he put out an outstanding performance against Liverpool, an outstanding performance against Sheffield United. And then I think he played against Fulham, didn't he? That's it, Fulham game. He played really well, but then just went missing for the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then he was really struggling. And then when Rafinha got Bielsa fit, Rafinha came straight in, and he hasn't been able to get his spot back. I don't know if it's his confidence, but he really needs to sort something out, because he's not given us any confidence at all in his state of play at all. I mean, from what I could, from the little bits that I managed to see last night, because I had to get it off a stream somewhere. Great. He was shocking, like always.
Yeah. Completely agree. Smash a like. Someone's put, would you like to see Dallas get forward and be more attacking? See, we all know he can play anywhere, but I think Everton, when they moved him to left back,
he played better.
Better game. Yeah. It was much, much better. And he seemed to go more forward when he was at left back. So I would have said yes before the Everton game, but after seeing him left back at the Everton game, I just thought he played a lot better in that position.
I think he played a lot better because obviously because he plays at left back, I think he has that more freedom of movement down, because obviously we play quite wide, and we always play down the flanks, don't we?
Yeah.
So I think because he has that freedom of movement, he can be more attacking, and I think we see better sides of his game rather than because he is smack banging in the middle of the park. But saying that, I mean, last season, even being in the middle of the park, he still managed to be everywhere and anywhere. His heat map on one of the games was just insane, wasn't it? Like, he literally was everywhere.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So that goes just nicely onto Dallas, Phillips, and Firpo. Then, what do you reckon?
I like Firpo. I'm not gonna lie, I really do, and I think people were probably a bit harsh to begin with. I mean, obviously, because people were saying, "Oh, he was a bit shocking pre-season," but now he's in the Premier League. I think he's starting to settle down.
Yeah.
He's starting to settle in. Exactly. It gets better every game. I know he came off against Everton, but again, from what I saw, because he did play at Everton, he was always getting in and amongst it. He plays really well with Harrison. I think they've got really good link-up play.
Yeah.
I can't fault him at the moment. I mean, obviously, there may be... obviously there may be some frustration because he probably doesn't. I don't know how to say it, but like this team has been, the majority of the team has basically been around, haven't they, for the past 2 seasons?
Yeah.
So it's just getting used to everyone and their way of play and their way of thinking, and it will all come in time.
Same with like players last season, like Llorente and Strauss and Kopp. They all had a struggle at the beginning, but they got really, really good. Rodrigo and like I say, I just think they'll work together. They'll get better. I think Firpo yesterday was even better, and I just think he's got bags of potential, and I think he will just keep improving. So obviously Rafinha, absolutely brilliant. He's just so good with his feet, isn't he? The position he gets in, he's so direct. Just what is there that's bad about him? Can't even fault him for anything. He's absolutely brilliant, and that goal was just.
To be fair, like I felt for him. I really like towards the end, his goal made up for it.
Yeah.
But you could sort of tell he was getting a bit laggy at the end. Like he started blowing because there was one time because usually like during the game he's always on the player. Like he does not let up at all. And I just remember one point where the ball ended up coming up. I think Everton were having a counter attack. And I could just see like he just started going like this, like trying to catch up to the Everton play. I'm like, luckily it was like the 91st minute or something, but like, his fitness will get back up to scratch again, and he'll still be the incredible Rafinha that we all know and love.
Yeah. Well said. Klich and Harrison, how do you think they did?
Klich, I thought we saw the old Klich against Everton. Like he was in and amongst it. He was always popping up, and I'm just glad he got that first goal.
Yeah,
I'm just glad he got a goal, and Bamford set it up for him.
Yeah. I didn't really see it because I was in the toilet.
Willing you on. Valley Road, willing you on.
So we were making a joke about this. Jack went and told everyone that I had a shit in his first goal. So I didn't have a shit. I was like, I was on the toilet, and then he went, "Go on." I was like, "Okay." I will. I'll do my business. So I had the whole of Ellen Road cheering me on from the toilet. But, I just couldn't believe it. I felt like the roof was actually going to cave in on me. I was just sat there like, I have enough. I can't believe I missed it. Just come running up. And honestly, because I do the match day vlogs, like come running out the toilet, trying to get my phone ready, like just to get the celebrations away. So I was like,
yeah. On the match day vlog, you were like, can't believe I missed it. That's my favourite bit.
I never ever go to the toilet. I always hold on, and I just couldn't. And I couldn't believe I missed it. I was just Klich as well. Klich is scoring goals.
Yeah.
But so last but not least, Bamford.
We haven't even spoke about Harrison. What you on about? Your favourite player?
Oh Klich and Harrison together. But
we did speak at Harrison. I thought Jack Harrison was just insane, like amazing, outstanding. Is there any other sort of adjectives you can think of? How many players did he take on? About 4 Everton players with that fancy footwork, and I thought I didn't even realise he had that in his not that I didn't realise, I knew he had it in his locker, but I was just waiting to see it. Do you know what I mean? It's the first time seeing it.
Didn't Leeds put a video out on that?
Yes, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, thought it was incredible.
So
and it was great that he scored them 2 goals against Crewe last night as well.
Yeah, we'll get
which we'll get onto that. We'll get onto that.
So then Bamford, how did you think he did?
Great. I know there seems to be a split opinion on Bamford from the Everton game, but I think he was one of our best players on the field, simply because mainly because of his off the ball work, if that makes sense. Like, you know, his pressing and his defensive work and just constantly finding space, you know, trying to find openings. And the way he took on Mina, which happened right in front of me. I'm like, I'm not going to go all swearing because it's not the watershed yet.
I've actually got not yet. I've got this. I was gonna save it for off the pitch, but yeah, this. Have you seen this? It's just so funny. It just says.
Oh yeah.
I'll turn the sound off because I don't remember laugh as well. It's not in that one. Again, it's on the match day vlog. That he goes up and it's just like when the ref comes over again and he looks at his arm and he's like it's like, you know,
he sees like a trail of blood. He's like, look what he did.
Look, it's gonna be just like the tiniest mark. It was stamping me all over, and I was just laughing because I used to do that when I grasped my brother up. Like, it would literally just do that to me. It was like, no! I was just like, comical. I really hope like they absolutely ripped into him and like in the dressing rooms. Yeah. So who would you say your man of the match for Everton game was then?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'd probably say Phillips, Calvin.
Yeah.
I just think we looked, even though it was quite an average game, as in quite even, he definitely shored up everything, if that makes sense. Like, we seemed rather settled and we kind of knew what we were doing with him in the middle of the park.
Yeah. It just brings so much confidence to everyone else, doesn't he, around him as well? Just, yeah. We've got, someone agrees here. Phillips, easy. Harrison. Calvin was my man of the match. He was immense in the middle. So, yeah. We'll move on then. My notes.
Took them away.
So Leeds Crewe. I thought we had a really strong lineup to begin with. I thought we was all over him. I missed the first bit of the first half, but when I saw about the highlights in that at half time, I was gonna say at break time, at half time, I just think we looked like we was all over him. I mean, people were like, well, it was League One, it was Crewe, but the thing is, it was so nice last night to see the difference in the class, like the difference in the fitness, everything, because we have been there so many times as a Leeds fans where we've got hammered by like Kettering, Luton, you know, just like these, you know, Newport, you know, we
lost against Histon at one point, didn't we? That was depressing.
Yeah, you know, so it's all right saying, well, it's a League One team, but we normally crumble when it comes to lower
leagues, Yeah,
so it was nice to finally watch it and just see how much class we had against them. I'm not disrespecting Crewe whatsoever.
No.
You could just see the fitness levels as well. They just looked absolutely haggard by the end of it. I just get this over with. I thought Bamford just completely changed the game when he came on. He just looks so much more confident. I think with everyone cheering him on when he was just doing the warm-up, I think that just made him like, fans love me. And like, he just came on, changed the game. he did a bit of naughty stuff, didn't he? And with that touch, and yeah, an assist, and I just think I thought it was just, I thought he did absolutely brilliant yesterday, Bamford, and then I'll let you. I don't want
no, it's all right. I think I saw the last sort of 20 minutes of it, and like the first opening 10 minutes. So obviously didn't see much of what of the chances. I heard about them because I was listening to it on LUTV as well. But yeah, it sounded like Crewe put up a really good fight. They were going toe to toe with us, making it as difficult as possible. We did have, obviously, by the sounds of it, the better chances, but always go missing. I think was it Rodrigo that had a header that people don't understand how he missed it. Costa had a few chances that went wide. Was it Phillips?
Phillips on the first chance, he had a header, and it was just literally he was like it's so
in front of goal,
and loads of space, and it went wide. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. So
and then I think didn't Llorente have a go at goal in the first half before he went off?
He did as well. For sure smashed it at the goal, didn't go in, but there's quite a few shots, and it was a bit like, okay, you had to wait till last
it's like 70th minute
and
around
bring on
that
big guns, as you say, and then win. But like I said, that's because of Bamford. It just completely changed the game. I thought no one's talking about this, but Aylin's pass to Bamford to then Harrison.
The way he pinned it.
Yeah, just went mad.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, Way Bamford just dinked it around him, and then obviously the goal. I just thought
it was a cracking cross. I'm not gonna lie. It was very Phillips-esque, wasn't it? Like Phillips does that every
exactly.
Yeah. But Aylin, bum neck. not used to seeing them so often. Because I think sometimes Aylin does try to do that, but when he does it against the Premier League teams, I think he gets found out a bit, and then he loses his confidence in doing it. So then he doesn't do it, and then he tries to sort of walk it through, if that makes sense, and pass it off to Rafinha. But it was just nice to see a nice little cross from Aylin to
This is a good way of describing Phillips's header.
Stroik with his 50p head.
Firpo hit the post as well. I thought Firpo looked better. I'll just quickly brush past this because, like I said, you didn't get to manage to watch the game, but I just think Firpo. I think Firpo looked sharper yesterday. Harrison was absolutely on fire, just the whole game, just absolutely annihilated it. I think the only one I was really disappointed in was probably Costa.
Because didn't he even have a chance right at the end to make it 4-0 and it went wide?
Yeah.
You should really be getting them kind of, because I saw the highlights and I thought you should really be getting them kind of shots on target.
God, it took me out the back of the head. And then I thought Roberts, I think he didn't do too bad. Harrison, Rodrigo, he was all right. Obviously, Bamford came on and just showed why he's always chosen as the main striker, just different class. And then I love Shaka, so I just love it when he comes on and he gets minutes because I don't know what it is about him. Just absolutely Love Shaqs.
He played really well against Everton. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought I'd see him actually come on against Everton.
Yeah.
But yeah, he played really well. And you can't really take that away from him. It's just a shame that if he hadn't had a bad game against Leicester last season, I think we probably would have seen more of him during last season, because he played outstandingly well against Villa in that 3-0 win. And then because we went to Leicester and lost 4-1, wasn't it, against them? And he started that game. It just fell apart for him, and then we didn't see him at all, did we, for the rest of the season?
I think he's just really underrated. I do. I think he creates a lot. He runs a lot. I think he's a great little player, but I just think he's really underrated. Obviously, he's got a big competition as well towards the end of last season. That's probably why we didn't see much of him then. But yeah. So someone's Matt the Game has put Forshaw may come off the bench versus Burnley. Do you know, I was really worried because when a player has so long out like Forshaw has, it take a while to get good again. And I just think he's fitted right in. I think he's just up for it. I mean, that shot looked good that he had. Great to see Forshaw back in first team. If Forshaw can get anywhere near the levels he showed in the Championship, he'll be like having a new centre mid. Forshaw would also save Leeds paying out. Yeah, exactly. I think everyone's just forgotten about him, but I do think, I
kind of understand people's reservations because, like you said, Tash, especially when a player has had so long out.
Yeah.
It's had 2-3 years out because he had surgery.
Promoted, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, because he had a surgery on his hip, wasn't it? And then he tried, and then it took him about 8 months to get back, and then he got sidelined with an injury, and then he came back, and then it was like sidelined with another injury. So it is nice to see him back, and I really do hope he gets back to his old, like his fitness levels pre-surgery, because I totally agree. I think we would see a completely different midfield with him in the team.
But I don't agree here now, because I just think he looked levels above everyone else at the beginning of the Championship season that we went up. Before he got injured, I felt he absolutely dominated it, and we'll see, won't we? Like I say, it's different Premier League, but I just think that if you've got, we never thought we would be saying it about Dallas or about Klitsch or even Phillips at one point. We didn't say that they would be Premier League players, so we can only guess at this point, can't we? I'm keeping my fingers crossed for him as well. I think he's got potential to just be brilliant. Anything else to add?
Just I don't know when the draw is being held, but I hope we get a good team for the third round.
Would you like to see us go really far in this? Because I think obviously league, we're not really. I don't think we're going to be pushing for top 6 or anything. I think it would be nice to actually probably focus on a cup.
It would be nice. I'm not going to lie. It's. I know some people are very much split opinion on this, but I can't see why not. I mean, it's all part of the excitement, isn't it? Like, especially when you play against good teams, and I mean, obviously, you get if you get to the final, you get to go to Wembley, and you get to play. Get to play on the big stage. And it's just great fun. So I can't see why not. It'll be, even if it's the Carabao Cup, like, who cares? It's like, it's a cup at the end. It is a trophy. So it'll be. I'd like it. I mean, especially when, how many seasons now have we dropped out of the first round, or the third round, or whichever round we play in first, and we always get knocked out, don't we?
Yeah.
And it's just like, But the thing is, And then, like, people are, and then people are like, oh, I didn't care about the cup anyway. I was like, yeah, but if we were in the mix, you would care about it because you are in the mix and it's the excitement.
It's like England when they and then it gets close and you're like, oh, hang on a minute, and then they get to, like, semi-finals, like, hold off a minute, what about them? And it's like that, isn't it? When we get cup, I reckon we'll just be absolutely buzzing. The closer and closer we got. We've got some gossip here from Alison. Heard tonight there was a split in the camp. Rodrigo not liked as arrogant, has got Rafinha on side, but everyone loves him. Marcelo won't put up with that. Of course, he won't put up with that. Poveda, we've seen as well. He's been chopped out because of his attitude, and that is confirmed because I spoke to someone today about that.
Oh, really? It doesn't, like, to be fair, it does not surprise me with Poveda because Poveda comes across as like a cheeky chappy, and when you're that young, you're always going to have an arrogant streak.
Yeah, going to be cocky.
Do you know what I mean? You're going to be cocky, aren't you? But we all know Bielsa takes no prisoners, and if you show any little bit of self before side, you're out the door.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but that's what I love so much about our team. It's just finally you see that all togetherness, and I love that. Want a decent cup run this season, even if you don't win it. Buzz will be worth it. Yeah. Came from a player. So just reading up comments.
I've just seen Alison saying Rodrigo thinks he should be starting. I was like, well, if you think you should be starting, prove it.
Yeah.
But you're not proving it, are you? At the end of the day.
That's the thing. I've been a little bit disappointed in him. Purely for the fact that last season I thought towards
he finished strongly.
He finished so strong. Feels like he's gone backwards a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think he's come on as strong. Can get gone then if there's a Chris's team talk. Get gone.
Get gone.
This time last year, Bielsa put out mainly under 23s against Hull. Yeah. So this is what I was thinking last night. I'm thinking I reckon they're going to go for the cup just purely on this. Yeah. Should have invested more. Mm-hmm.
No, that's a bit pessimistic, Darren. I'm sorry.
Oh, why? What's going on? Did I just... Oh, yeah. Invested. Yeah. We'll see, won't we?
Because I think we'll survive. I'm sorry. I think we will survive.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so many teams that are worse than us.
Yeah.
That only on the brink actually survived last season. Like, you've got the likes of Newcastle, Burnley, Palace. I mean, to be fair, it's yet to be seen if Patrick Vieira will actually do well at Palace.
Yeah.
Because it's a completely different, because it's a completely new manager compared to Hodgson, isn't it? So, there's still teams out there that are worse off than us. So okay, we may not finish as like high as ninth, but at the end of the day, we're here to survive our second season, and I think we will.
Yeah, Lucy isn't in the pub. She's got a new job and been working her butt off. So she's only just got in, but next time we'll probably start at 9 then, so we can get her in. It'll be watershed version. So a lot of people have got. Rodrigo is a baller. We just don't play to his strengths at times. Sometimes I'd prefer to see Bamford in 10 and Rodrigo up top. I feel that could work because Bamford has played 10 for Borough and Derby. I think last night showed that why Bamford is up the top. But again, he's had a few assists, hasn't he? So, it could work nicely as a 10. Might as well try it at one point, ain't you? I'm a Rodrigo fan. He's a Primark version of Neymar. He's back.
He was shrinking the rain. Like the top man.
Do you know
wow.
Right? Man United fans are like, you mean nothing to us, you're blah, blah, blah. But yet, like, how many days? It's been ages ago now. We've had 2 games since then, like cup game, but we're still getting comments.
Oh.
I thought Man United fans don't care about us. I thought we were like,
is this what you guys want? Do you want a tap on the back? Yeah.
But yeah, subscribe to our channel though if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Man United fans still trolling. We live rent free in their head. We do.
Exactly.
We do. Do you know what? As well, right? When we went to the game, they had a big board, like one of them electric board things in the middle of their roundabout going up to the stadium, and it had like Man United versus Leeds' cup final. And I just thought, how pathetic is that? Like, of a club to actually go out and do that, like make a billboard and everything, and like do that. And then it was like so many Man United fans. No, it was like 60 odd Leeds fans think that this is their cup final. Only 1% of Man United fans agree. Oh, it was so cringy. It was so cringy. It was so, I just thought, what the fuck? That's your club. But yeah, we don't, obviously they don't care about us, but they've just been non-stop trolling us since. And yeah. But yeah. But there's my little rant. So Burnley prediction, I reckon, I can't even remember what I said in our prediction at the beginning of the month.
I can't remember mine. You had it written down on your phone.
I know, but I didn't write mine down. I wrote everyone else's.
Why did you not write yours down, Tash?
This is shit organisation.
Chris, Lucy, this is because she's trying to get out of the forfeit. All right, she's not written hers down because she's trying to get out of the forfeit.
Actually, I'm winning because I'm the only one who said no. Me and Jack were the only ones who said Man United were going to beat us, and then we all said we would beat Everton, and we didn't. No one wrote a draw, so me and Jack are winning at the minute. I think I said 2-0, something like that. Chris has gone 3-0. Yep, you did say that. Oscar's gone 1-1. Rhiannon, you said 2-0. Lucy said 1-0. Can't remember what Jack put. I've not wrote his down either. Phil said 4-0. Yeah, you got 0 points. So let's get your predictions in, guys. 2-0, 2-0. We've got 2-1, 3-0. Alison's going for a draw again. 3-0. So Burnley, if you don't know, haven't won a game yet. They lost to Brighton and Liverpool, I think it was. Yeah. And then this is a really good stat from.
From Phil?
From Phil. He has done a preview, so if you haven't seen it, go and check that out because he's I can't even talk. He's done a really good video, and they're only like 5 minutes long, and it's got a new series out, and it's like how to beat whoever we're going to play, and then the top stats after we've played them. And I think he's done such a good job on them. And one of the stats was that Burnley have the fewest passes, which is 522, and worst passing accuracy, which is 66.9% of any team in the Premier League. So I think we could steal it. Obviously we beat them 4-0 and we beat them 1-0 last season. But they're going to be up for it because they're going to want to win. I don't know how they've done tonight. They've been in the draw tonight, haven't they? Cup draw. Was it against Newcastle, I think. But yeah, Alison reckons they're part of the bus. We've got 3-0. We need a win desperately, to be fair.
It's still 0-0.
Still 0-0, yeah.
Another 11 minutes left to play.
We've got quite hopeful ones, yeah. So clean sheet, yeah. Obviously, we had 2 clean sheets against them last season, so it's not Undoable. Can you tell I'm getting tired. So, oh yeah, I got Bailey Peacock Farrell. But yeah, so Paul Wilson, if you haven't seen his stuff, go and check him out. He does some brilliant music.
What did I say on the predictor? Was it 2-0?
Yeah, you said 2-0. So yeah, who do we want to in tonight's draw? Do you know what? I want a championship team. Championship.
Yeah.
They're feisty. So maybe Derby, bring back some old love. Sheffield, either one. Or yeah, something like that. Maybe Yorkshire Derby.
Did they win?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Don't know who's won what. No, so Sheffield United won against Derby in the Carabao Cup.
Oh, okay, right.
Last round. 2-1.
I'm just gonna message my best mate and laugh at her. Yeah, my best mate's the Derby fan, by the way, so it's been exciting. Yeah, so let's get on with off the pitch. Right.
Off the pitch. Off the pitch. It doesn't even sound like me.
If you've missed it, there it is.
Oh my god. I have not missed hearing that.
So just something really cute. I just thought, like Radvazani, the guy with the Brollies, Leeds owner Radvazani, shielding the disabled.
Oh, that was lovely to see that.
Yeah, so we got Fabian Delph. Great day for me to go back to my boyhood club where it all started. Thank you for the warm reception. I know I've said it loads today, but if you haven't watched it in the match day vlog, you can see that I was all chanting, you know, your Leeds and you know you are. I'm sure it was nice as well seeing Murphy got a good reception and they were clapping everyone last night, weren't they? Really, really good to see. This, I was just laughing my head off, and also found in the match day vlog.
Oh God.
Yeah, so this guy got his belly out to put him off the penalty.
That was hilarious seeing that. I'm not gonna lie.
I very much just thought, you know, typical. This is why, this is why it's just so good to have fans back in. And just to top it off, yeah, this is also another reason why fans, it's just so good to have fans back again. I was absolutely laughing my head off, but he's actually put this up on his Instagram story. Yeah, someone was laughing with me today, and if you haven't seen it, you must be a rock. This will be me when I'm her age. This is like, I just probably she's just like, fuck you. Oh, I thought it was brilliant. And then I don't know how old this is, but I found it on TikTok the other day. Your face, you're like really trying to work that.
Yeah.
If you look at it, but yeah, it just really made me laugh. I'm proper cackling at that. And then I just thought to end it when Everton scored. When Gray scored, he did like a knee slide. I hope your knees are okay, Gray. But yeah, that's it. And we're going to leave it there. So thank you for coming on, Ellen, and thank you for everyone joining in. The chat's been absolutely brilliant. Yes, I missed that. There we get us on. But yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, because as Chris says, send out the dogs on the second bit. The way it goes all high pitched.
Yeah. But yeah, please give us a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and check out the guys are going to have their previews. Got opposition preview with the Burnley fan tomorrow. So yeah, thank you all. Bye.
Bye.
That was like. See you later.